In this video, we're going to talk about cash flow matching. So in the previous video, we talked about how we can introduce some investment risks, either reinvestment risk or price risk, by trying to match a liability at a given time by using things that mature before that time or mature after that time. So in this, what we're going to talk about here is we're going to match the cash flows to match one for one the liabilities that we have at the time with some instrument that we also have at that particular time. Now, we could do this with zero coupon bonds, and it'll always result in a surplus of zero if that happens, but it may not be always available. So what that means is that we may have to use coupon-bearing bonds to match our liabilities, which makes things a little bit more tedious to make sure that we've got everything matched exactly. So let's do this with a particular example. We've got a company that has a liability of $2,000 payable in 1 year and $3,000 payable in 2 years. So we've got the possibility of buying 1-year bonds that pay a coupon of 7% annually, 2-year bonds that also pay a coupon rate but of 4% annually. So at 5% yield rate, let's figure out how much the bonds will cost in order to be able to match the liabilities exactly. Now, just for ease of computation, let's say that the par value of each bond is 1,000. The reason why I'm using 1,000 is, of course, because each of the liabilities are a multiple of 1,000. So we can get, it just makes computations a little bit easier. You can use whatever number you want. So let's define the price of each particular bond. Notice that the 1-year bond also has a coupon. So at time 1, you're going to get the face value, the par value of 1,000 plus the $70 coupon. So we just need to take that 1,070, move it back a year. That price is $1,019.05. For the 2-year bond, we've got a $40 coupon at time 1, a $40 coupon plus the redemption value at time 2. Move those back to time 0. You get a price of $981.41. All right. So notice that these 2-year bonds pay $1,040 at time 2, but we need $3,000. We're going to match these cash flows exactly. We're also going to assume that we can purchase fractional amounts of bonds if we need to. So we need $3,000. Each bond costs $1,040. So the quotient of that means that we need to buy 2.8846-ish 2-year bonds to match that liability exactly. All right. So now let's move from time 2 back to time 1. At time 1, we've got a couple of proceeds coming in. Not only do we have the 1-year bonds, but we also have the coupons from the 2-year bonds. Each coupon is 40. We bought 2.8846 of those bonds, so we really get $115.38 worth of coupons at time 1. That means that we're going to reduce our original liability amount from $2,000 down to $1,884.62. This is the amount remaining that we need to pay. This, $1,070, tells us how much we get at time 1 from the 1-year bonds. We need to pay the $1,884. We get $1,070 from each bond each of the 1-year bonds. So again, doing that quotient, we need 1.7613 of the 1-year bonds to match the $2,000 liability. So we now can calculate the cost of matching the liabilities. Each of the 1-year bonds cost $10.19. We had 1.76 of those. Each of the 2-year bonds cost $981.41. We had 2.8846 of those. Gives us a cost of $4625.83. This should equal the present value of the liabilities that we have. And sure enough, if we calculate the present value of the liabilities at that time, we get $4625.85.